You know, it's it's pretty interesting, man.
Well, it always has been, especially with these playoffs the way they're going, man. I just get so frustrated because every time I make a bold prediction, I jinxie can't the crap out of whatever it is that we're doing. It's so frustrating. Because
It's
I mean, how about your Maple Leafs, bro? How about them? Like, come on,
listen,
get up to the mic and say you're
listen,
sorry. Get up to the
listen,
mic and say you're sorry.
listen. It's false hope for all those Maple Leaf fans out there. Okay, Leo?
Yeah.
It's false hope because the Leafs are gonna lose the series.
Is it just because you don't want a Canadian team to win that
No,
bad?
no, bro. I have nothing against Canadian teams. In fact, I like the Maple Leafs. It's just you can't tell me that the Maple Leafs, and dude, this happened last year also. And guess who won the series? A Lightning.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. But Vasilevsky, I mean, he just looked like Swiss cheese yesterday. And you were like, yeah, they were down like what? They
Yeah, they were down like
the
five and
Lightning were
five.
down
Yeah,
3-0, and you were like,
like
oh, don't worry, the Lightning still got this. And it's like, bro, like it's like Vasilevsky got that. He's like, oh, got Vasilevsky, listen,
he had
Vazzy, listen.
one bad game.
Hunter says that you're gonna come back from this. Oh yeah, hold my beer. You know, you just got
He had one bad game.
one bad game.
One bad game.
Okay, I'm oh fine. You wanna go? That's your defense. That's what you're going with.
One bad game.
One bad game. All right. So do you think the Leafs win at least one more in the series?
Yeah, absolutely. I think this goes 7 games.
Okay. Like it did, didn't it go 7 games last
Last
year?
year, yeah.
All right. That's not bad. That's not bad. I think for me, it was calling out that the Kings. I thought the Kings were gonna have another win against the Warriors with Draymond out. That hurt my feelings. I don't think that's a measure of false hope. You think that's gonna go 7 games? I think it'll probably go six.
I think it goes 7. I think the Kings won it at home. Light the beam and then move
Like
on.
like the beam.
Light the beam, baby.
I don't. Maybe. Well, if Draymond tries to curb stomp somebody, then maybe you're right.
Listen, man, the Kings, they haven't lost a playoff series since 2006.
They haven't played one since 2006. That's a good streak. That's a good streak, right?
Listen, man, if you haven't lost in that long, then you're doing something right.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that I don't know. Honestly, it's the game.
He says there's a weird echo going on.
It's probably our mics catching each other.
That's why I
We're
told you,
crossing
bro,
the
it needs
streams.
to be
What you want?
two bros, one mic.
No, not one mic. That's not
Two
happening.
bros, one mic. Yeah, because we're not grabbing any audience. Because
Well, you're not grabbing any audience because you just literally told like everybody, "Hey, we're getting on in like 30 minutes."
I'm pretty sure it probably does sound weird.
Mm,
Because I see people tuning in and tuning out, tuning in, tuning out.
What do you want me to do? I can't really detect the sound. This is the first time we're doing something like this. I
Oh,
don't have any way, any sound check, any devices.
yeah, we're gonna have to get on that, man. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm down to
All
keep
right.
talking, but I'm just saying we got. I'm just saying. It sounds like we're gonna
All
have
right,
some.
let me say like keep
Here, you keep talking. I'll take care of it. You take. Holy shit! Look at the size of you. Let's see. Let's see. Whoa, we do sound pretty southern. No, it's kind of like a tick, 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 tick. I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, mine is on too. I'm telling you, it's the double mic. We need to just here. I'll just talk through your mic. Two, two bros. See, see, much better.
I mean, yeah, it might be much better, but now I have to like be like this. Hold on. Let's take off the screen filter here. Ah. I mean, yeah, it might be much better, but now I
See, much better.
have. Okay.
We reload. We reload.
All right.
See? Two bros, one mic.
Well, I mean, but now you can't see. Look, you can't see our resident Bow Wow right here.
Can't see the PGW pup. That's
Yeah.
okay. We'll figure things out as we go.
Yeah,
We're gonna have to
it's
get
a
like
good boy. He's sitting right
I have to
there.
get like a splitter.
Probably no. It's just I had the mics for this, but because that wireless thing went out on me, that's what happened. Like now I have to find another way to incorporate two mics.
Gotcha. That's okay.
There you
So tell me, Leo.
go. Shit, you gotta yell at me from all the way out there. Golly.
So tell me, Leo. Tell me, man.
No,
Yes.
maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's going on with Saquon Barkley, bro? Is he gonna? You're all dressed in your nice bill royal blue today, man.
Yeah.
Is Saquon Barkley gonna turn them legs this next year, bro? Do we
I
draft
think
him?
he has to because like everyone's like, well, he should hold out for more money. He helped them. He was a huge reason why they made the playoffs. But at the same time, like he has one bum year where, it was his knee. So he's got a little bit more to prove. I think he should play with his franchise tag. But getting stuff done, getting it going, turning his legs, I think he'll do it just because he's got that competitive edge, like every typical Penn State player that goes out there and wants to prove something. So
Yeah.
that'll still come out.
But what happens if I draft him?
Then his career's over.
It's over, right?
You may as well
Done.
you may as well like get the rest of that contract and throw it in the trash and light it on fire.
What
But
I was
Saquon's not playing, like he's not gonna make it past week 3.
You know what I was thinking of doing?
Like how long did Jonathan Taylor last for you?
Like 6 weeks.
Oh, 6 weeks?
6,
All right,
7
so
weeks.
we get like no, still not worth it.
But he just was not good, and he was only good week 1.
He was only good week 1.
That week against the Texans.
I mean, it is the Colts.
The Colts were really bad.
They
man.
were really bad.
Listen, I'll be honest with you, man.
Yeah.
Be honest with you. I'm thinking about messaging all these players, Justin Jefferson and stuff, right? I'm gonna be like, listen, if you don't send me $500,000 check, cash, before September 1st, I'm gonna draft your ass on my fantasy team. And you have the worst season of your fucking life. So you don't want that to happen. Send me the money.
I think the only person that benefits from being on your team is a quarterback.
Not even.
No, because the 1 year you won, you had Mahomes, and it was.
And it was his worst season of his life.
Was it?
It was his worst
Oh my
season
gosh.
not last year, the year before. He had a horrible fucking season. It was the year he threw the most red zone interceptions of his career. Also, he was having a really bad year.
And yet you still won a
And
championship.
still won a championship.
So that's not.
But that was just divided.
So what? Instead of 500,000 from Patrick, you're probably gonna ask.
Well,
for like
I didn't
2
even
million,
need
right?
Patrick because when Patrick was out, that was when I had Leonard Fournette. and
That's
he had the 4
right.
touchdowns.
Leonard Fournette was
Man,
he was unstoppable that year.
That was
Then the following year he was.
I remember I got him in the 9th round, and everybody was, "Oh, Leonard Fournette, you loser!"
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's gonna be fucking Brady's dump off, man. Get out of here.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't Brady's dump off man the following year.
No.
Everybody kind of knew where that was going.
No. Brady was dumping himself off somewhere.
His mind wasn't in the game, bro.
He wasn't.
So I have a question. If things are good at home for Mr. Brady, do you think that he would have had a better year?
Well, of course. I mean, dude, how do you go out there and play when you know that you're
So
getting
then,
roasted?
let's say he has a better performance. They have a better season.
He
Does
probably
he
doesn't retire.
He doesn't retire.
Probably doesn't
Okay.
retire.
So I think retiring for the sake of his family was probably.
He should have stayed retired. He came back. He ruined his family because of it.
I agree.
Now he
Yeah.
has to reap the consequences of his actions.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, Tom Brady, without all those distractions out there, I think the Bucks definitely have a better record
And a better run in the playoffs.
and a better run in the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree. I think
There was a
at that
lot
one
on
point-
Brady's plate for him to retire. Trust me, it wasn't just I'm tired. He's like, damn, bro. Now, not only are they gonna talk about how I play, it's every time I'm on the news, it's gonna be my wife, my kids, this and that. What did I do to my family? It's
Yeah,
like,
but
I don't
now
want to hear
every time
that
he's on
fucking
the
shit.
news is now what could have been.
Yeah, but that will pass, and then he'll come and he'll do his Fox News analysis and stuff, and people will
No,
fall in
I
love
don't
with
think
him.
Brady's. I mean, he's getting better with his podcast.
I'm telling you, he's gonna
He
get
is getting better. Yeah.
he's gonna get on there, and he's gonna be the next fucking Monday Night Football host, and everything will love
No, I
him.
don't think he would do
Yes.
Monday Night Football.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
No, he's got too much money and
What do you mean too much,
Just
dude? He's got the spice melange.
so what? He'll be the next Howard Cosell or Monday Night Football
Basically,
or Joe Theismann.
Joe
Because-
Theismann.
yeah,
Theismann, yeah.
Good.
You know,
just some meathead who knows football.
just
I don't know because when I listen to his podcast,
Brady
his podcast,
speaks nice.
he's
though,
gotten
that's the
better.
thing.
No,
he's gotten better.
he's gotten better. That came with a lot of help because watch that straw commercial that he did, that straw PSA that he did. Wow, that was bad.
Yeah,
That was bad.
Yeah.
So like that's the Brady I thought I was gonna see on his podcast, but he's gotten a lot better. No, but like I know you're really excited about today. Tonight is a very important night for you because the Panthers can actually start leading in the series against the
they
Bruins.
will be leading in the series.
Is this like you trying to like be
This is
positive?
going down. This is
Or like do you really believe this? Like is this like the power of positive thinking?
I'm offsetting the matrix again
Okay.
by saying slam the Bruins on your parlay tickets, but the Panthers are winning tonight.
Yeah. I don't know. Like
Panthers are winning.
well do you think that they'll give up as many goals as they did in game 2?
Panthers are winning tonight, 10-1.
10-1.
10-1.
Well, now you're
Nah,
now you're being a homer. Yeah,
Listen,
no,
the
come on.
Panthers will probably win tonight. It'll probably be this will probably be the first overtime game of the series because of how now everything's gonna lock up defensively.
Right.
Because the Panthers have now learned to lock up that neutral zone. Now the Bruins are gonna try and disrupt it. So you're gonna see the Bruins taking less risks. Because that's how they kept getting caught by the Panthers, those
Right.
passes.
Right,
so
right.
now everything's
When
gonna
they
be
try
more
to pass
crisp.
from one side of the
So
neutral
it'll
zone to the other,
probably
yeah,
it'll
from left to
probably
right, I see.
it'll probably be a 3-2 overtime game. It could even be double overtime. It's gonna be a fabulous
You
game.
think it's gonna go overtime?
Oh, absolutely. I think. Do you want me to tell you why too? Because both games, you've had either one goalie playing really, really well, and the other one playing okay, or one goalie playing okay, and then the other laying an egg.
Right.
We have yet to see both goaltenders hit their strides with both teams firing at the same time. I think we finally get that this game 3.
I don't know. You're being very hopeful.
Well,
I mean, I know not everybody can be a diehard Rangers fan. Like
well, listen here, Mister. Has an
Yeah.
easy opponent in the first
I
round.
know. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you're right about that.
Okay.
The Devils are pretty easy.
The Devils'
Everybody
record.
thought, especially when
They
at
see
one
the
point
record and they're like, "Oh, the Devils," and I'm like, "But they're a young team.
they're
They
a
don't-
young team. Like in the beginning of the season, they actually had a better record than the Bruins for like a little bit, and everybody was like, "Oh, is this the next
Listen,
07 Devils?" And I'm like, "No,
no. They don't have the goaltending that those 7 Devils did. By
Right.
far, first off. Second, Jack Hughes he's good. They're young. They have no playoff experience on this team. That's why they're getting bullied by the Rangers, who are
Right.
coming in with nothing but playoff experience, especially
Right.
from last year.
especially with the visceral nature that they have from last.
I think the Rangers sweep them in 4, bro. This is going back to the Garden now, up 2 games. Them fucking Devils are in trouble, man.
Really?
Oh yes. You know who else is in trouble?
Yeah.
Them Islanders.
Oh, I it was almost. I felt bad.
Did you see that goal?
Like the
That guy
Panthers
decided-
making the playoffs was like almost like a relief because we knew that they were better than their record suggested. Whereas with the Islanders, we're like, they're really not that good. Like, why? How are they? And it's because they're lucky. They had a very lucky season,
They had a lucky
and now that luck's running out
That looks right.
because the Hurricanes are just.
Dude, the
They're
King. Did
monsters.
you see that goal off the guy's side of the guy's house? The goalie was here, like looking this way. The guy's over here, right? He just shoots it right off the guy's fucking side of his helmet and into the goal.
Right.
The goalie was looking around like that's gotta be illegal.
That's gotta be.
That's gotta be. That's gotta. Come on, coach. There's gotta be a rule.
If you can't see it coming, you can't stop it, right?
Oh man, J-Rod saying the Bruins will win 3-1. J-Rod's been hot on everything but Bruins games.
Yeah.
No, he's been good with some hockey. He's been good
Yeah.
with the other. Was not good with the Bruins the other night.
Oh no.
No. I told him to turn the game on when it was 2-2 because I told him this one we're gonna win. Don't want to watch the Panthers lose. And he's there doing the cross-eyed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I tuned in at the end of the first when it was tied 2-2, and when I started seeing goal after goal go in, I was like, I'm not even gonna ask Hunter how happy he is because he's probably stripped naked and running around
bro, screaming, screaming, and especially since we do the Latin vibe, bro. Golazo! They fucking soccer in this house, man.
Oh my gosh, I feel bad for your dad. Just having to sit down and hear you.
Well, he locks his doors.
He pretends you're not
He
here.
pretends I'm not here. But it's okay, dude. It's gonna be rocking tonight, though. Get ready.
I'm hoping for a good game. I like competitive, strong. I don't like blowouts because that's boring. It's the same thing with
Unless it's your team doing the blow.
No, even then, I'm like, no, I'm done.
I could watch my team
Like, I've been
score
watching-
17, 18 goals on a team and still have the same amount.
Well, I'll turn it to baseball because I'm watching the Yankees like winning.
But that's
14-02,
baseball. Baseball is
14-0.
boring.
Well, no, it's boring. To me, it's boring when you're watching all these home runs because these pitchers can't keep up with the clock.
Okay, no, that's fucking cool. Home runs are cool.
No, home runs are not cool.
Home runs are cool.
Home runs are cool when there's like either a home run competition between two players because home runs are rare, just not in this season. Home runs are cool because they're rare, but they're not. By the end of the season, I guarantee you're gonna watch on ESPN another home run and another.
Well, no, that's just me in general with
and
baseball
another
highlights.
home run. No, but you say they're cool. But
No,
eventually,
the
everybody
home runs are
who
cool.
loves what's going on in baseball right now is going to be like, "Oh yeah, just
Well,
another
home runs are cool. Home run highlights are not.
Well, even when you're watching them live, after a while, it's kind of like there's it's enjoyable now because it's a new feeling right now. But it's gonna, like, I guarantee you, come August, everybody's gonna be like,
and it's probably gonna diminish the value of home run ball.
Exactly.
And all of that
because of how rare it is. Yeah.
Bro, Biden's going after the economy, man. And sneaky fuckers, bro.
I want to make sure your balls are worth
zero.
Like, what balls are you talking about, Joe? That's the ones that they bat around, or
Jesus Christ, bro. This fucking guy, bro. Speaking of
no,
Joey B.
No, you get.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I still don't want Rob Manfred running for president or being the commissioner of baseball. I would find it entertaining if Joe Biden was the commissioner of baseball.
That would be cool.
Just because it would be funny just to watch the guys. Like, yeah, these guys, they run around playing with balls all day long. Just watch.
Yeah. Joe is a trip.
I remember when that guy over there couldn't play in this league. Why, Joe?
Why, Joe?
Well, because he's like my TV's colored. What are you talking about, Joe?
You're terrible.
You're terrible. Because, but no, I think people kind of forget.
But it is true. That is what Joe used to say.
He still says it. But everybody gets a pass. I get it.
He was Obama's buddy. Bro.
Yeah, man. That's what you need. You got to be Obama's wingman, like Eric Holder.
All you need is that one friend. One friend with the complexion connection. And you're good.
I mean, that doesn't always work out to your benefit, I guess. Well, what's going on? Who's saying what?
Hit the pad.
No. I gotta drive home. And that's an hour trip, bro. Stop. Oh man. I don't know. Like I look at what's going on between sports and politics. People are just trying to find like a way out, and it's like you can't find a way out because you're being inundated from like all sides. Like the one thing, like what? Turn off your TV, to put your phone away, hide under the cupboards, under the sink. Like
I just can't wait for trannies to like really get into basketball and then the WNBA will take off because once they got like 6'6", 6'7",
like a whole bunch of
trannies,
Joanna man
yeah,
out there.
dunking on each other and shit. Yeah, I'll be down to watch.
Yeah,
Yeah, at that point,
watch the WNBA. Be like, I got this guy. Yeah. I'm not here to talk about my transition. I'm here to kick some ass.
I'm here to win MVP. Yeah, man, absolutely,
Yeah.
dude. That's why not?
I guess.
At this
I
point,
just
why
say at
not?
this point, just don't call it women's basketball. Don't call it
basketball.
Just call it basketball. That's fine. And you know what? Everybody's like, well, Leo, don't you feel bad for the women? And I'm like, no, because they could have said something. They could have said something. The fans could have said something. Everybody could have just picked up and said no. The school could have said something, but they didn't. They all went along with it because they're like, well, this will be good for the sport. Good for what? In everything, in all things. Listen, if you get like, let's say, and I'll say it like this: you get somebody say, all right, here's what we're gonna do. We're going to in every timeout, we're gonna get the old minister to come out, stand in half court, and preach how everybody's a dirty ball sinner, and then we're gonna go and play basketball again. No one's gonna be excited. Everybody's gonna be either in tears or running away. Like, no, you're inundating. You're inundating for no other reason but to spread an agenda. Dude, we're playing basketball. If you want to talk after the game, if you want to talk before the game, fine. But we're in the middle of the game. Don't. Somebody could have said, you know what? Why don't we put a pin in this? Let's talk about it. It's as simple as let's talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about anything anymore. Nobody wants to talk. You can't even talk about how you're going to go to the gas station without it turning into a political conversation because of gas station prices, how bad they are.
That's true. And there's no gas down with my buddies down south in Miami still.
Yeah, they can't go down to the gas station just to get some Black and Miles or some
They can't get any gas at all.
Yeah, because they're definitely not getting any gas.
You have to park 3 blocks away or something.
Yeah, it was that bad during the Carter administration. It was that bad too. There were lines around the corner.
There it is again.
There it is again.
History repeats itself.
Oops.
I don't know. I like what the liberals were saying. They said it's DeSantis. He's controlling the clouds, and he made it rain on all the liberals there. And tried to drown them to death.
Yeah, I should just imagine him sitting there like, yes, I've got.
Yes, yeah. He's got like the.
You'll never catch me, man. You can't
make this shit up.
Oh no.
Well, that's like here they made it so that you could execute people who are fucking pedophiles, the predators and stuff like that.
Right.
And then they're all like, "What do you mean you can't kill them? What do you mean you can't kill these people?"
It's the justice system does have its flaws, but it's more along the lines of what is justifiable under what sentence, under what circumstance. But you got people that are genuinely because you got people that are genuinely sick and either need help and need to find their way to never being let outside. No, sorry, Johnny, you just don't go outside again. It costs more to kill them. No, it costs more.
It can't be more to kill.
No. Yep, actually, the research is it costs more.
It can't be.
You know why? Because
it can't cost more to kill somebody than it would be to feed them for 30 years.
Because you have to feed them for 30 years while they fight everything in appellate court. Because unfortunately, our justice system is neither swift nor is the appellate process actually.
Yeah, but you just kill them. You just.
Well, okay, hey, you're guilty. You don't have.
Look what they did to Jeffrey Epstein. If they want to kill somebody, they just fucking kill them.
Well, that's because they have to have dirt on somebody politically powerful. That's how that has to work. Come on, like all you got to do is say, listen. After they say you're guilty, just say Epstein didn't kill himself, and then it'll be quick.
That's it.
That's it. There you go. Yeah. I got the good bit. I think when it comes like a simple, there was 30 years ago. I remember when people said anybody who did any kind of drug, because of the whole DARE movement when I was in freaking school in 5th grade. All they talked about was anybody who got rounded up, even abusing alcohol, should do 10, 15, 20 years. And it's like, there has to be a point where you have to determine, is the person restorable, redeemable? And if they're not, then either they can be put away, or you know what? Have a seat on old Sparky over here.
Exactly.
but there has to be a method of justice in which it's righteous and not just because there were these people that ran a daycare center and they coached the kids. The investigators coached the kids into convincing everybody that everyone in that daycare was inappropriately touching those kids. Those people did 15, 20 years in prison before they finally saw the tapes on the interrogations where they were coaching the kids on what to say. The kids were like, no, that stuff never happened. What? Oops, we made a mistake. Like, you have broken people who don't want to be fixed in all kinds. You have self-righteous people who want to be the kings of their molehills. Okay, fine. Be the king of your molehill. But I'm not going to sit here and say everything is cut and dry and black and white. Every situation is always going to be different.
True.
We label something as I would sit here and say that there are cartoons that have elements of pedophilia, and everybody would say I'm crazy because they're just cartoons. Like, what's the give? Like, what? All of a sudden, oh no, this is acceptable. This is not.
It's like that
but
marshmallow licking shit, bro. That
that to me. At least the people who were involved should have been. I'm sorry.
Arrested.
You should have been arrested and gone through the criminal justice system. Not, oh, it was a terrible thing that happened. It was highly inappropriate. We suspended the individuals and we'll talk about it later. Those people be working in about a week. That was sick. No, that was wrong. That made my stomach turn.
Tell me about it. Oof,
no, we're either really quick to flip that switch or we want everybody to roam free. I'm like, no, there's got to be a happy medium somewhere. And it starts where everybody has to kind of realize that they're broken in some way, shape, or form. You know, but are we getting yelled at? What'd I do? I mean, if you want.
No, I'm just saying.
I have, again, just one last one. Just one last little thing I want to talk about.
Okay.
All right. I know that you've got the itchies. All right. And I don't want to.
You know we do. You know these midday shows are quick, man. I gotta get back to my executive lifestyle.
Yeah, that's right. My bad. You got to take a day off from your day off.
It's Friday, man.
Listen, just one last thing, and I just got to know. All right. Are you going to actually be doing your midday shows on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays? Or
the way of keeping your audience the most interested is not letting them know exactly when your next episodes will be around. So that way they keep their eyes peeled.
Right.
And you just let them know, MDC coming. And then they run at it. They're like, "Oh shit, the MDC's on. Let's go, bro. We don't know when we might see him again."
Because I want everybody to know that's kind of the premise of what the show runs. It's not meant to run.
Well, yeah.
It's meant to
Yesterday
run
I had a doctor's.
Yeah. No, but it's meant to run when something comes up, because that's the thing. Not everything comes up, and topics get stale really, really quick.
So Mondays and Wednesdays we hope to be doing the midday check-in.
Right.
And Fridays to be
here. No, not every Friday. No, I can't do every Friday.
We're gonna be here every
Gas
Friday.
Is too expensive, and then that's gonna start another conversation.
We're gonna be here every Friday for you guys doing Tubro.
We're gonna be here. How about you take a trip out?
I'll be over. How you, man? We'll build a tree house in your friggin' finca, and we'll record from there. I don't get no shits.
Go out there petting a rabbit right before I slaughter it. As long as you don't show the process,
that's why I had to stop going back to your house, man, because I started getting friendly with your rabbits, and they start disappearing and be like, "Where's Franco?" Fucking
on
gone.
Dinner plate, bro. That or they sell at market. I gotta make the money to be able to pay for feed.
No. I get it, man. It's just every time I go over there, bro.
You're so fluffy.
Yeah, look, another dead rabbit. And you chuck it into the bush. Yeah.
No, not into the
bush. You had that one that you were like, bro, I let him into the freedom pen, and he died inside the freedom pen.
He died because he got bit by a snake. What do you want me to do?
Make sure your animal doesn't get bit by a snake.
Okay, all right. Well, how dare you? You died. What? Oh no! You have to live so that this doesn't happen again. Like
exactly.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like your standards. I tell you, one day we'll make it.
We'll make it. Well, thank you guys for joining us. It's been a pleasure.
It's been fun.
And We'll see you Monday.
Yeah.